Funded.
What's going on, Funder Hunters? This is Josh Gasterotis with FunderHunt. Trials and Tribulations Daily Recap. First, before we get to Trials and Tribulations, I want to congratulate FunderHunt on opening up our second satellite sales office. This is an incredible industry to be in for business owners that can use capital to grow their business, for professionals that are, have good communication skills and want to, be doing something that's actually making a difference and helping people. Anyway, let me take this call, see what's some live action. Actually, this is hey Rich, we're doing a daily recap over here. I gotta call you back, all right, baby? But I'm available for you. Just shoot me a text message, all right? All right, back to the daily recap. Trials and tribulations. So today here at FunderHunt, we helped some business owners through some trials and tribulations. We had one business owner that was looking for a second position. The first position that he has is with a top tier lender. So this guy is accustomed to the very best rates and terms in the industry. And as you guys probably know, here at FunderHunt, we do guarantee the best rates and terms that you qualify for across the industry without a broker fee. However, the key there is what you qualify for, right? So if we are looking to get you a second position, right, that's a riskier deal than the first position, inherently. And then if your credit score is dropped, if your revenue's dropped, if you are, in a declining revenue trend, which wasn't the case on the first position, these are all factors that are going to contribute to higher rates and terms. Now, again, we're promising the very best rates and terms that you qualify for, but that's the key, right? It's what you qualify for. So, fortunately, we were able to communicate why his offer for second position was coming in a little bit higher, at a little bit of a shorter term. And so we're going to move forward with funding because we were also able to communicate that that was the very best offer across the country. But sometimes, that's just understanding, the situation and being able to work within the reality that we live in is important. And so that was one thing that we dealt with today. Dave, can you maybe help me out with another trial or tribulation? I feel like we had a great day.
No, I just want to add to what you said. You're absolutely right. Sometimes we get a top tier lender, business owner has a top tier lender, and they're kind of expecting the same thing the second time around, not knowing about the second position, or that they could have got a good deal on the first one because they weren't as leveraged then.
Right.
On the second position, it's always going to be on a shorter term, and that's all I want to say. As far as trials and tribulations.
I even want to add to that. Because I want to let you guys know that if your credit score has improved drastically, or at all, if your revenue has increased drastically, or even at all, right? If your revenue trend is stabilized, there are many cases where we're actually able to get better rates and terms on second and third positions because of those things playing as factors. Absolutely. But again, you had an idea for today's trials and tribulations. You had something that we dealt with.
I think there was one guy. We got him a term, or how about the people that are waiting for the funding call and then they never get a call from the lender. Well,
yeah. So I had one client that was in a very sensitive state today, to say the least. And that was because she was expecting a funding call. She hadn't received the funding call. She was expecting it around 1 or 2 p.m. It was 5:30 Eastern Standard Time. She'd still not received it. And as I, went next level questioning, as I delved further into the situation, it turns out she's actually missed a couple few payments with her last, with the round of funding that we set her up with. So those payments have not been going smoothly. Her revenue has actually declined from what it was when she got the first round of funding, and I was suspecting maybe that's why she hadn't heard back from the lender. So I reached out to the lender, and I'm still waiting to hear back on that, but
could get done.
Yeah, it can certainly get done. Look, we guarantee if the money's out there for you, we're going to locate it, we're going to get it to you at the best rates and terms, zero broker fees. But these lenders have to consider all factors as they calculate what they're going to offer or whether or not they're going to make an offer at all. And so, if you have any questions or concerns on how that works, I'd be more than happy to help you guys. It's josh@funderhunt.com. You can also reach out to dave@funderhunt.com. We're always here to help, guys, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. If we're not sleeping, we're available for you. But what else, Dave? What else did we go through today that we would consider trial and or tribulation? thought maybe I could, this is Josh. Hey, who am I speaking with? Chris, where you coming from a private number? Number one, I'm doing a daily recap. Don't call me for the next 10 minutes. We'll be over at 85 Broad in about 15 minutes, okay? I see you then. Nah, it's all good, whatever. So, ladies and gentlemen, FunderHunt Daily Recap. We have a good time, guys. We have a great time doing what we do. We love helping people. We love making money. We were very grateful for all the support, all the views, all the shares, subscriptions. Most importantly, for all the business owners that trust us, to guide them in moving forward, with business and a lot of these things trickle down to, our personal lives. And so we definitely appreciate all the relationships and all the trust that you guys put in us. And enough about that gratitude stuff. What have we dealt with today? Trials and tribulations. Maybe we can share with the people.
Just share it with them how they can avoid, being in that position where they want the funds right away, and maybe it doesn't come as anticipated, within an hour. Or
listen, guys. The bottom line is, business owners, you never want to be relying solely on other people for the success of your business. I understand, right? This is why half of why we exist is to help companies stay in business. And a lot of times they're not ready to accept an offer until the very last minute, But I always suggest, have your ducks in a row. You're gonna hear me say that time and again. Try to not rely on third parties for the success of your business, right? Have a plan, have a backup plan, have a cash reserve. Having a cash reserve is so important. We keep these things in mind ourselves, right? As business owners. We try to make sure that even if we have a bad week or a bad month, that we're going to be able to pull through it, And fortunately, we're in an industry that's doing very well and growing, and we are now very reputable members of the industry. But as you're growing your business, as you're trying to get established, it's so important to have resources, which we are, primary resource, but at the same time, don't leave it up to the last minute. That's the bottom line, And if it is a dire situation, be sure to communicate that to us so that we know to prioritize and expedite and, stand on next for you, which we do. Myself and Dave will, we bend over backwards to make sure that we're getting not only the best deals for you guys, but getting it done as quickly and efficiently as possible. And really the takeaway is just don't leave it to the last second, because Murphy's Law, right? Anything that can go wrong will. Fortunately, it's not always... sometimes we get lucky, things go great, but you always want to be prepared for the worst case scenario. That's the bottom line, and I'll leave it at that. That's it. Try not to rely on other people for the success of your business as much as possible. What else can we say that happened today? I think, listen, it's been a couple of minutes. I don't want to, bore you guys. However, we will be back tomorrow for the next daily recap. Again, Josh at FunderHunt.com, Dave at FunderHunt.com. Any questions, concerns, if your business could use capital, if you are looking to explore career opportunities, we're here. Message us. That's your daily recap. FunderHunt out. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.